Springfield, Massachusetts, at the Sinai Temple Memorial Park. This is a Jewish cemetery on Cottage Street in Springfield, and it's associated with the Sinai Temple Jewish Synagogue, which is on 1100 Dickinson Street. All right, and we're going to learn about it. What do you want to learn?
Are there any special features in the cemetery?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is take it in the pedestrian gate. The main gate is locked for itself. And we're going to go right into this pedestrian gate here. All right, this main gate is locked, at least today. Maybe they open up when there's a burial, I hope. But there's a pedestrian gate over here. And there's a beautiful gate with a sign. Okay, so this is a cemetery here. Lots of veterans, obviously, you can tell by the flags. This is August of the year 2024. Lots of flags. There's not an incredible amount of burials, but there will be. Now, the synagogue itself is from 1932. The cemetery is from 1948. All right, so it's 76 years old. It's only about a third filled up. All right, now they do have a garden section down there which they maintain with some benches, and then they have a nice oval section here before the maintenance building on the right. The oldest burials are right in front of me right here. Now all the burial stones are flat stones by design, very similar to the Hillcrest Hillcrest garden style cemetery in Springfield, where it's in the shape of a curving flow of lines, but the burials are flat stones only to maintain it in what's called garden style or rural style cemetery, and not to have any impeded views to mess up the line of sight within the cemetery. Okay, so see, the stones are not stones. They are supported on mortar underneath, but they're made out of copper metal. And you can see this husband and wife here. Gilgoff Lewis H. died 1951, and his wife Jean 1963. All right, now this is just one of the burials, but they're all very close to being the same look. And this might be the oldest burial of all. The cemetery is now in 1948. And William Burrack died 1948. He was born 1875. He could potentially be the first, but there's one next to it, so we'll look at that. And his wife was Sarah. Now, as we look towards the side, is one that says Bell, but no other information. And this is the first one in this line. He might be the first burial because he's next to the 1948 one. Right? That's very hard to tell. But you see no masonry headstones anywhere in a vertical position. All is pretty much copper metal or similar metals. Okay? And then as you go back there, it keeps up that theme. It has a little garden here. It's a garden style cemetery. Okay? So keep that in mind, and it's quite beautiful. Right, these are 1960s and 1970s. Right, and they are in straight lines, so they leave the curving road theme behind when they make the cemetery lines. Now, the only other place to go in the cemetery for more burials and more roadway is in this parallel roadway, which is parallel to the highway that is on. Okay, and you get to see a big garden in the distance, but you also get to see there's burials left and right. And like I said, it's about 1/3 filled up. Okay, and these are more of the modern burials in most cases. Right, there's a 2003 here. Okay, and this goes on and on. So it's a very nicely made cemetery, a lot of beautiful trees within it, and the structure is to keep that park theme. So what I'm going to do for you is give you a panoramic view at this point. And like always, there's nothing better than getting out here yourself. The entrance road is going to be locked, but there's a space there off the highway that's deep enough inwards so you can park there and use the pedestrian gate. So I hope you come see this garden-style cemetery called the Sinai Temple Park. Thank you very much.